Last Tuesday, I was sheltering from a rainstorm at a Greyhound bus station in Detroit. At 2 in the morning, the entire waiting hall was as cold as a freezer. Across from me on the plastic chairs sat a woman in her 60s. She was clutching a faded envelope, its edges frayed from being handled so much. She looked at me, probably thinking this old man posed no threat. She told me she was on a night bus crossing 3 states to see her son, whom she hadn't spoken to in 10 years. Her son had just been released from a not-so-good place. She said, "I'm not afraid of being on a bus for 3 days and nights, but I'm afraid that when I knock, that door won't open for me. My heart is already shattered into too many pieces. I don't know if I can still put together the shape of a mother." I didn't tell her that everything would be all right, because I wasn't sure. I just went to the vending machine and bought her a cup of hot tea. I think this is why we gather here tonight. Sometimes we sing loudly, not because our souls are whole, but because we are holding scattered pieces, praying for even a glimmer of light in the darkness. If tonight you are standing before a door that may or may not open, and your bag carries nothing but scars, let us light a fire for you with this song.
The rain is beating on the terminal glass, counting the headlights of the ghosts flying past. 10 years of silence in a faded envelope, hanging by a thread at the end of her rope. She said, "My hands are shaking and my shoes are worn through. I'm carrying a love that I don't know how to prove. And the night is so heavy, the road is so blind. When you're leaving your pride and your shadows behind, we don't need a sermon, we don't need a sign, just the courage to walk out across the fault line. It is a bruised and battered amen, whispered out in the cold and the rain, to the God of the broken, the lost and the torn, who catches the tears in the eye of the storm. Even if the door stays shut tight, even if I have to sleep in the night, I will stand on this porch with my sorrow and shame and strike a match to a bruised amen. The rich man buys forgiveness with silver and gold, but the poor man just brings what his 2 hands can hold. Just a pocket of regrets and a heart full of rust, trusting a promise that was written in dust. So let the rain wash the dirt from the street. I'm laying my weapons right down at your feet. And the night is so heavy, the road is so blind. When you're leaving your pride and your shadows behind, we don't need a sermon, we don't need a sign, just the courage to walk Can you hear the sound of the pieces crying out for the pain to cease? If the silence is a prison, let the music break the wall. I will sing until the angels catch me when I fall. It is a bruised and battered amen, whispered out in the cold and the rain, to the God of the broken, the lost and the torn, who catches the tears in the eye of the storm. And if the door stays shut tight, even if I have to sleep in the night, I will stand on this porch with my son.